welcome to TheMan Games. Wrestlemania 41 Night 1 is behind us, and Paul Heyman turned on CM Punk and Roman Reigns and aligned with Seth Rollins. Well, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to set up Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman as a team on WWE 2K25. So we're going to be looking at new creations of Paul Heyman, a playable character, a new Seth Rollins. We'll be looking at entrance motions and victory motions also. Make sure you subscribe to TheMan Games if you're watching us for the first time. Make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button and drop us a comment down below and let us know what you thought of WrestleMania 41 Night 1. So first of all, you want to download this creation of Seth Rollins. Now, I know it's not the best Seth Rollins, but currently on the community creations it is the best Seth Rollins from Night 1, so that's why I just used it for this video today. Hopefully by the end of the day there'll be, better Seth Rollins creations up. But for now, it is this one here, and the true creator of this is Shakur, hashtag 48590, and the hashtags to find this Seth Rollins would be W41 or Seth freaking Rollins. And then next up you want to download this Paul Heyman, and the true creator of this is Reswag, hashtag 29541, and the hashtags to find this Paul Heyman would be Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns or Reswag. Right then, so now you have those two on 2K25. I just changed the Paul Heyman to look more like his attire from WrestleMania. So this is what the Paul Heyman will look like currently. So if we just go to entrance, we're going to go to import attires. So if we go to the Paul Heyman that's already on the game, we're going to go to WrestleMania 40 entrance attire, and then we're going to import these over like so, and then click on entrance again, click on edit, go to clothing, go to upper body, go to the tops, click on it, go to colour, click on white, and now we're going to change that to that shade of blue there. So if you look at the colour picker, that will give you the correct shade. And then if we go to the pink tie, we're just going to change that to a red tie like so. So I know you had a waistcoat on as well, but there isn't any that really match it to make it look as accurate, so I just left it like this. And then make sure you're copying that over to the in-ring attire like so. Right then, so now what you want to do is you want to go across to roster. You're going to go to teams. You're going to press R3 to create a team. So team name, we've got Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. I didn't choose a team announcement name. You might want to, but I didn't bother. And then obviously member number 1 we've got Seth Rollins. Member 2 we've got Paul Heyman. Then you want to press R1 to go across to their entrance now. You want to make sure your entrance type is on together. Right then, so for their entrance, so currently mine's set on Messiah and Disciple, but there is lots of options that you can actually use. So Messiah and Disciple, this is based on Rollins' entrance with Buddy Murphy in WWE. I do think this is a really good fit for the two. I do really like this. But also, other options that you could use would be the Sammy and Kevin show. So I think this is a good fit, just in the sense where it depends what kind of Seth Rollins we're going to get. Are we going to get a more serious Seth Rollins, or are we going to get the jokey, Seth Rollins? Because if we are, that will be a very good fit for this. You've got the Paul Heyman being all serious, and then we've got the Seth Rollins being all goofy. So then next up we've got Star Client and Manager, so that is based on Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. So obviously you're going to get a very accurate Paul Heyman there. And then you've got Seth Rollins looking like this. So another good fit that you could use for these two being together. Now another motion that you could potentially use is Kane with Manager. Now you might think that is a little bit of a strange one to pick, But you've got the flame, so you've got the burn it down version of Seth Rollins. You've got Seth Rollins there playing the part of Paul Bearer, which I do really like. And then you've got the seriousness of Paul Heyman making his way down to the ring. Obviously Paul Heyman was the one that turned, so you're making him look more of, you know, the focus of this entrance. Obviously it's not going to work as much when he gets in the ring and he does the cane motion, but for the beginning part of this it does really work in my opinion, so this might be one that you do like also. Another option we have is generic tag 2. This might be my least favourite of the bunch, but is, you know, one that does still work. You've got Paul Heyman being the heel, shouting at the crowd, and Seth walking down like so. Or another option that you could use is the Chosen Ones. So that is based on Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre's team entrance. As you can see here, we've got Seth Rollins not coming out yet. We've got Paul Heyman coming out first. So obviously Seth Rollins is more the star, so he's got the entrance coming out second. As you can see here, a very slow entrance. I do really like this. Now, this was going to be my first choice for this, but then as you get more down to the ring, you see Paul Heyman playing the part of Dolph Ziggler, and it doesn't really work as much as the Messiah and Disciple entrance does. As you can see here, it doesn't really fit Paul Heyman there, but the beginning part of it really does, which I do really like. It's a shame that you can't crop these entrances and make your own. You have to have one set motion. So yeah, for me, I think I would have to go with Messiah and Disciple for this entrance here. And everything else, music is set on Seth Rollins, and everything else is set on Seth freaking Rollins, like so. So the Titantron, the banner movie, stage and ramp, apron and ring post, and barricade all on Seth freaking Rollins there. And cast change, depending which one you are going to choose. Obviously you need them the right way around, so for this you would need to change that over like so. So you want Seth Rollins as number 1, Paul Heyman as number 2 for this Messiah and Disciple entrance. And then for the victory motions, so same again, I've chose Messiah and Disciple, which is this one here. Really do like this one. But again, if we could just go through some of the other options here, you could use the Chosen Ones for this. Obviously you've got the seriousness of Paul Heyman and Seth being a bit rowdy there, so that could be one that you do choose. Or you've got star, client and manager, so same again, you've got Paul Heyman playing his own part and Seth Rollins playing the part of Brock Lesnar there, but you know, this is a very good fit for their victory motion also. Or Wrestling Dragons, that's another good one that you could choose. I do quite like this one as well. But for me, until we've seen these guys together, as you know, for a few weeks to know what they're really going to be like, the Messiah and Disciple is the best fit currently, in my opinion. And so I chose that for the face and the heel, and then for the title motion, face and heel, I chose Roman Reigns champion. So obviously you've got Seth Rollins playing the part of Roman Reigns, and then we've got Paul Heyman bringing in the championship. So obviously that is a really good fit for these two, as you can see here. So that's the same for the face and the heel. And then for the victory music, we've got Seth Rollins. And then for the Titantron, stage movie, apron and ring post, banner movie, and the barricade, they're all set on Seth freaking Rollins. And then there you have it. So now you have set up Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins as a team, as manager and client on 2K25. So obviously if you don't have access to the community creations and you can't download this Paul Heyman, you can't have a team, you can't make it with just the manager Paul Heyman that's already on the game, unfortunately. You need to download a playable Paul Heyman to do this. As you can see there, if you try and use the Paul Heyman that's already on the game, it's stuck on manager, so if you try to save it, it won't work. So you need to download the Paul Heyman off the community creations. Well, I do hope you did enjoy this video today and you did find it helpful. If you did so, please think about subscribing to TheMan Games if you haven't already. If you already have, make sure you've got those notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can find us on social media. There'll be links in the description below, as well as a link to find us on TikTok, a link to become a member, and a link to sign up to our newsletter. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, and in the comments down below you're letting us know what you thought of WrestleMania 41, and let us know which motion you chose in today's video. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.